Well, it looks like this game is underway, so I'm going to hand it over to you two to take everyone to the action.
So it is, of course, kicking from left to right is, of course, Eldridge Oneill, and from right to left, El Matador, in the first of the quarter-finals here in Barcelona for the PES League Regional Finals. And it's a first chance here for Oneill down the right-hand side, played across, stunning save from the goalkeeper. Rakitic saved again. An almost unbelievable start from Eldridge Oneill, Graham.
I can't even speak. I mean, that was phenomenal. He played the perfect ball,
I know you
the
can't
low
speak
ball
normally,
into the he played the low ball into the box. All he had to do was slot it away, but Ter Stegen was there, and a quick double save from the big German keeper.
How crucial could that save be in this quarter-final first leg? Remember, it is a two-legged competition, the quarters and the semi-finals. No away goals, but of course aggregate scores do count as Rakitic tries to find Luis Suarez, intercepted by Piqué.
Just to throw in, we were saying Mike needs to show what he has, and 10 minutes into the game and it's been all Eldridge, so this could be weighing down on his confidence. He needs to build something. He needs to show that he has some
like you say, you feel like he needs a bright start after a fairly sloppy group stages as the ball gets played over the top for Luis Suarez, but just strayed the wrong side of the last defender. Frustration there for El Matador.
It was close, very close there.
Surely not going back to formation settings. 12 minutes gone here at the Nou Camp, and it is Eldridge Oneill 0, El Matador 0. Forward towards Suarez, but headed away by Piqué. Finds Iniesta on the halfway line into Lionel Messi. First chance here for El Matador to foray forwards, trying to cut swathes through the defence.
He's trying his best to cut those swathes, but it's just not happening. But maybe now.
That was very, very close there from the Brazilian Neymar.
I mean, the thing you notice when Mike Linden gets hold of the ball, El Matador, you'll see loads of little kind of white lines flagging up on the screen. If you've not played PES before, that is off the ball.
It's Lionel Messi. He's onside. Left foot shot saved by the goalkeeper. Another chance wasted for the Dutchman.
Intense.
Another chance
again,
here for Neymar. He's in again.
Back.
And it's another save. It's a man of the match performance so far from El Matador's goalkeeper.
That defence is left open. They are lost at the back. Mike Linden needs to lock that down, and very quickly, or he could be looking at...
It parted like the Sea of Moses there, that defence, and really it should have been 1-0 to Eldridge Oneill, but Lionel Messi tries to cross it in again, deflected out of play for a corner, and it has... No, it is a goal kick. It came off his own player. And after 20 minutes, it's been all Oneill, Graham.
Exactly. I mean, like I say, Mike, if you watch him when he's playing, you'll see loads of white lines flying across the place. That's him sending teammates on a run, trying to push forward. But maybe he's doing that too much, so he's leaving his players out of space. That's probably why there's so many gaps in the defence. So trying to work it, but is he trying too hard? Maybe.
The only positive thing from El Matador's point of view is, of course, it is still level, and will Oneill start to feel the pressure of these missed opportunities. He's out to Vidal on the right-hand side. It's another chance. The defence are all over the place. It's into the area, and somehow it's squeezed wide of the target. Great defending in the end, and it's another chance. Chance after chance in these opening 25 minutes for Oneill, but still, the most important scoreline is 0-0, as El Matador tried to catch him on the counter, but it's a good defending in the end. Vidal finds Neymar. Graham, how are you seeing proceedings so far?
Well, when we saw Eldridge setting up, I mentioned the fact that his advanced instructions included hug the touchline and attacking fullbacks, and that's exactly what it's been.
I'm going to interrupt you here, Graham, because Neymar's in here for El Matador. Another chance, Iniesta, and in the blink of an eye, after 25 minutes of solid pressure from Oneill, he now finds himself behind Graham.
Absolutely incredible, out of nowhere. I mean, Ter Stegen at one end, absolutely phenomenal in goal, and that one perhaps Ter Stegen should have done better. He got a finger on the shot, but found himself picking the ball out of the back of the net. 1-0, Mike Linden. What
did we say? Will he rue these missed opportunities? And that's exactly what's happened. It's come back to bite him in the rear end, and it is 1-0 to El Matador. Rakitic placed it into the area, a chance for the quick response, but headed away forward towards Rakitic, and once again, the counter-attack is on here for El Matador. It's up towards Neymar on the left-hand side, as Piqué comes across to make the challenge. And back towards Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba just keeping possession here for El Matador. Sergio Busquets, pass forward, interception, and now it's another chance here to counter for Oneill. in towards Neymar. Is this going to be another chance?
Oh, nice bit of flair, but probably the wrong move at the wrong time. Loses possession and gives it back to Mike Linden, who's looking to add to the lead. Obviously, that's going to be important going through the end of this game and into the next game, but obviously significantly going forward from there too.
Sure, you've got to remember, of course, this is a quarter-finals, the last 8 here, but if any of these players were to get through to the semi-finals, so that's the last 4 in this competition, will be going all the way to Cardiff for the World Finals and the chance for $200,000, Graham. That is life-changing money.
Exactly. I mean, not forgetting the fact that these guys are already $2,000 richer. Winning this game would increase that amount to at least $4,000. Forgetting that, these guys then go to the European finals. That's the UEFA Champions League, the World Finals, and they get the chance to go to the UEFA Champions League final match itself.
Neymar crosses in towards Piqué. It was a free header, but he couldn't get any purchase on it, and it's cleared away by Oneill. Chance to counter. 3-on-3. Lionel Messi surged through the middle from Luis Suarez, but he delayed the pass. Now he finds Suarez, but has the chance gone. Rakitic finds Neymar. El Matador just trying to shut up shop here as we approach the end of the first half, and this will be a real blow going into half-time if Oneill finds himself up behind after all that early pressure, Graham.
Exactly, smash and grab football, all the pressure, all the chances, not
It's another
clinical.
chance though, it's Neymar for 2-0, it's off the foot of the post, and really El Matador should be 2-0 in front.
I was just about to say the difference is that clinical finishing that Mike El Matador had, but not the case.
Last chance saloon at the end of the first half. 1 minute of added on time as Oneill has the chance to level the scores. A good challenge again from Jordi Alba, and the referee brings the first half to an end. And with 52% possession and far more chances, Oneill finds himself behind.
Oh, he's got to be hitting himself for that. I mean, the feeling of taking all those chances, getting into those positions, playing the right ball in, but just having an absolute showstopper display from the man in the sticks from Ter Stegen.
I hate to say it, Graham, but my prediction at the start of the game is correct as we speak.
Very much
gut
so.
Gut versus logic. It's gut at the moment, but it's in towards Neymar. Chance to twist and turn. Tries to get the cross in, back out towards Jordi Alba. A bright start here from El Matador in this second half. Iniesta finds Neymar. Neymar twisting, turning, finds Rakitic on the edge of the box. Can't get the shot away and headed upfield. Graham, are we going to see any changes in tactics, formations, or are we going to see pretty much the same as it's only the first leg?
I think it'd be silly of Oneill to change this point in time. I mean, obviously, so much pressure in the first half. He's had the chances. He hadn't managed to take them. So I think changing it for him is probably not on his mind now. If things keep going
as
it
is right now... That's a stunning pass again.
Though,
sorry, Graham, to interrupt, because every time you speak, there is a chance.
That's how quick this game is.
It's compelling viewing, and with just 53 minutes on the clock, 1-0 doesn't really fair reflect this game because there's been so many chances inside the new camp here.
And Eldridge is slowly building now. He's not really had much in the second half. He clearly on the first half, despite obviously finishing the half a goal down, but now he gets his first chance in the second, biding his time. Just played the wrong ball back with Luis Suarez.
Lionel Messi inside to Rakitic, now finds Sergio Busquets. Nearly said Sergio Biscuits. Jordi Alba down the left-hand side, crosses over the top towards Neymar. First touch, shot in towards Suarez, saved by the goalkeeper and somehow smuggled away again. Another chance to make it 2-0 for El Matador. That would really give himself a big advantage going into this second leg if he were to get a second goal, but we're still finely balanced here at 1-0.
I only managed to say what, but I meant to say what a ball. That pass into the box was incredible. If it hadn't been for that fingertip save from Ter Stegen, Mike Linden could have been looking set and ready, waiting for the second leg with a 2-goal lead.
Of course, Mike Linden is El Matador, if anyone is confused, because I keep referring to his game attack, whereas Graham is best buds, so he's referring to him as Mike Linden. Jordi Alba finds Rakitic, ball over the top, looking for Neymar. Stunning first touch round the goalkeeper, but just couldn't quite have the grass to get on the end of it and shoot goalwards, and it's out of play for a goal kick.
The quality on that through ball there.
Well, we said, are they going to stick or twist due to the fact that we've got a second leg? It looks like we're going to formation changes already, because we know that a second goal for El Matador, aka Mike Linden, could be a crucial one.
So Suarez off, replaced for Dennis Suarez. A change of the Suarez's there.
So 64 minutes gone here at the new camp in this first leg. in the quarterfinals, the first of the quarterfinals, which is on the live stream. Of course, the winner of this goes through to the semis, and they will, of course, take away at least $4,000 US if they were to go through, and they will also book their place to go to Cardiff. As the ball's played in towards Iniesta, headed goal. It's another save from the goalkeeper. Another chance for 2-0. Now it's El Matador who's wasting chances. Will this allow Oneill to get back into the match, Graham?
I mean, I criticised O'Neill's keeper in the first game, but he's made up for that and then some in this second half. Another punch away from ter Stegen. 3 he's saved in this half, and counting. There's still a lot of time left. Eldridge is obviously hoping that he doesn't have to keep that up. He wants to alleviate that pressure, take it to the other end, and start banging on the other door himself.
So 20 minutes remaining in this first leg. These 20 minutes could be crucial. If one of these two teams were to be able to get a goal, that would drastically change proceedings for the second leg as the ball's played through, looking for Neymar, but that's an easy claim for the goalkeeper. Punted clear up towards the halfway line, and Lionel Messi can't get on the end of it. So still a lot of possession now in the second half for El Matador, and once again the commentator's curse. Just as he says that, he gives the ball away. It's Neymar, slides by Piqué, lovely footwork from the Brazilian, and it's out of play for a corner. Graham, are we going to get that equalising goal?
I was just about to say, it looks like Eldridge is flustered. He's rushing things. The fact that he has another leg should mean that he doesn't need to put the pressure on now. And it seemed like that was the case. As soon as I was about to say that, obviously he gets a break. So hopefully this just settles him down. He's still got another full game to play. But
it's a corner by Neymar. Goalkeeper came and missed. And that was a big chance there for Oneill to get that equalising goal. A fresh air header and a fresh air punch from the goalkeeper. 15 minutes remaining here at the Nou Camp. Still, it's Oneill 0, Matador 1.
And this is where you get experience and quality. Look at Mike Linder now, playing the ball at the back, across the centre of the defence. You would never do that unless you were just trying to see things out. He's got another leg to play, but at this point...
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, there's no need to panic if you're Oneill. He knows he had a lot of the early chances in this game, and he really should have been in front, but he just needs to maybe not let that weigh on his mind, because he could easily sort of lose the plot if he keeps thinking about those missed opportunities. He needs to wipe the slate clean and get on with it as Busquets twists and turns. Again, possession here from El Matador as he looks to tick this clock down.
As we go into the last 10 minutes, the players will now start making decisions on, okay, my players have got no stamina now. Damage limitation? Do I hold out? Do I see if I can stop the goals coming in this game while my players are tired and then hit the second leg fully refreshed? So maybe Eldridge now isn't looking to score, he's just looking to not concede, and then we'll hopefully start in the same vein as he had in the first leg.
So 7 minutes remaining here at the Camp Nou in this first leg of the quarterfinals in the Barcelona... What is it, Graham?
Season 1 regional finals.
There you go, that's what I was looking for. I was a bit tongue-tied there. I've said a lot of words today so far.
Swathes of words.
Swathes of words. And again, we're going to formation changes. These last 5 minutes in this first leg, can they nick a goal to change the face of the second leg?
Just trying to read the changes here. Didn't get enough time.
So it is still Oneill 0, El Matador 1, 85 minutes on the clock. Remember, guys, after this game has finished, we'll go straight to the second leg as the ball gets played through. Big chance here for the equalising goal. Stunning save from the Barcelona goalkeeper.
And that's what a substitution can do for you. Paco Alcacer, just on the pitch, had the legs, had the pace to leave the defenders behind. Didn't get the finish off, but he had a chance, and that's what Oneill needs at this point.
So remember, a last gasp goal from El Matador gave him a 2-2 draw and sent him through in the group stages on goal difference. Is there going to be another late goal here in this first leg? Sergio Busquets up over towards the halfway line, and it's a foul. And the fourth official says 2 minutes of added on time here at the Nou Camp.
And playing for time now.
Definitely, I think El Matador is fairly comfortable with this first leg lead. He'll be happy going in with the 1-0 victory after being under pressure for large parts of that first half. He found himself 1-0 up at half-time, and he stayed there as the ball's played in towards Lionel Messi. Good defending again from Oneill, and the first leg finishes, and a sigh of relief there